Hello everyone and welcome to this little update video that I'm going to be sending you to guys, which is from my old laptop. And unfortunately, I do have a lot of things to say. Now you're going to be asking me, what happened? What's going on? Why is this such a different video that I'm posting? Am I quitting YouTube or anything? Now, before anything, no, I am not quitting YouTube because why would I quit my own career? And second of all, I'm not taking breaks as well. And and third of all, am I why am I screen recording a notepad that says delay message? Well, that's because I'm here to explain everything to you. Episode 6 will get a huge delay, especially episode 7 will get a huge delay, unfortunately, because of many and many reasons. And I'm here to explain it all for you. So first of all, um, to understand why these episodes are getting a delay is because my PC unfortunately does not function anymore properly. My PC, which is where I record and where I do AFK grinding in there and play Roblox in there and do all of the most of the stuff in there. And unfortunately, my PC is at the dying point because it is a fish because according to its age, I feel in my because accordingly it is much older than just 10 years old, probably older than that. And because of this, even my dad said that it's at to the point where it can't just function properly anymore. So it will sometimes shut down by itself when running and stuff, and so on. And I did tell my dad that the case was put in between shelf and computer, between a clothing shelf and a computer table, in between to a narrow area, which is where my PC case is located at, if you understand what I'm saying. It just gives out no air whatsoever. And unfortunately, my home is very small, so it's not looking go. So it's not looking great so far for most of the stuff. So I unfortunately apologize for that and everything else, especially the fact that I'm delaying this video for inconvenience. And what about and the reason for that is that, like, how do I say this? And the reason why my PC can't function anymore properly is because, I'll say this again, my PC is very old. We did some multiple reinstallations like before, me and my dad. I helped him and he also helped me too. Even though sometimes we are not in the good terms. Um Now you might be wondering, what about the iPad that I have? Now, now about my iPad, I can't AFK grind in iPad. Now you're gonna say you can just simply you can simply create accessibility auto clicker and stuffing. No, let me explain this to you. That accessibility auto clicker they call is not an auto clicker at all. Instead, it is one tap and it responds with multiple of them all at once. Multiple of them at the same time. So it's like cluster clicking, which is what I call cluster clicking. The actual auto clicker is when it's an app or a software that allows you to, when triggered, it constantly clicks non-stop for hours. And there's supposed to be a recorder of it too. And that's the bad part. That's the bad part about this. It it just feels hard for me to do stuff about it. Plus, when it comes to streaming as well, so I can like stream constantly for hours without wasting my gigs of storage. I can verify on YouTube because my country, because Google has been blocked by my country, unfortunately, due to the political reasons. But hint for that is that there's a lot of protesting going on between some things, which I will not be saying here because this is a personal information that I won't be sharing. And I did some tests, however. The first test is that screen recording, which is screen recording and also playing Roblox at the same time, like how I do it in my videos. Unfortunately, OBS doesn't work properly, and so I tried Share X, which is which is the less uh less space, which is less efficient for storage. I tried using it, but sometimes it freezes. Sometimes the screen freezes while it's recording, which I don't know why that happens. And when I was trying to play Roblox in this laptop right here, it was a huge disaster because when I tried playing Arts of Calamity with my laptop, I could barely move anything. Despite the graphics quality is set to its lowest and reduced motions is on, and I also had performance stat enabled. And when I checked, I had 30,000 pings per millisecond, which is not a good sign, indicating that my PC is very weak and it cannot handle these kinds of games at this point, which means it needs a better hardware for it to do that. Now you're gonna say you can just simply upgrade your hardware, like by asking my dad to do that. I can't do. It's impossible for me to upgrade my hardware unless if there's an external storage, it helps. But the RAM and processor, that won't help anything at all. This because according to some stuff, like I did ask my dad about it, but unfortunately that the laptop that I use is not hardware upgradable. You cannot upgrade your hardware with this because it might custom it may lead to issues or possibly a corruption to the point where it just can't function and will also resulting my laptop actually dying and being garbled with lots of things. So yeah, I deeply apologize for this kind of convenience. I will soon be getting Reality Breaker and White Null. However, my core CVRs did run out, and I'll be getting them myself, which I'll be constantly AFK grinding nonstop for hours. Like one day, if I have a proper PC that works like 24/7, that can work 24/7, and somehow do it overnight, like how my friend does. I mean, be scary. And yeah, consider this as a break. Consider this as a delay or more of a break from AoC for some time. It's not gonna be long. Well, I hope it will not be long. But if there's some constant issues, I will inform you guys in a community post, which you can go to my channel and then press community or or anything, and you can see all of my community posts in there. So yeah, that's it for today's guys. I'm very sorry for inconvenience that things will get a delay, but however, I do not intend to get auras as a first person. Like when I got this submission, I never want to be the first owner. but I somehow became dead because nobody else got it before, and I became the first person to do it. And I was not expecting it, but I never wanted to be the first one. Like I wished like Apixer or someone else to get it. Like I mean it genuinely. I was not expecting